Hey guys, Bento Xtreme here once again to bring you guys the latest news on what's happening in anime, J-Rock, video games, and StarCraft 2. Well guys, we only have 2 more videos before the end of 2011.
Definitely.
Man, it's been a whole year, Brian.
Already, yeah.
Like, not a whole year, but this is our first year and first New Year's for BSX. And,
yeah, well, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So guys, there's a couple of days more, one more day before Christmas. And we want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas from BSX to you guys. And we have a lot of exciting news this week, guys. So, time to get your dose of BSX this week with Brian coming on first about what's happening in the anime world. So what's happening with anime, Brian?
Well, I know Steven mentioned about Barnes & Noble e-readers offering a Viz Media manga actually on their...
If you guys pay attention to our Twitter and Facebook feed, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, my friend Brian here is going to feed you in.
Okay, so definitely
what's going on.
They're actually doing digital mangas and digital graphic novels actually onto the Barnes & Noble pretty much e-reader. What's going on is that they just released 18 new series and 107 volumes of it actually.
Yes.
So the price is really cheap. It's from $4.99 to $9.99. That's cheaper than buying an actual physical manga than going into an actual store. Pay tax. I don't think you pay tax for this actually. So that's awesome.
Exactly. Time to pick up a tablet, you guys. It's selling more and more valuable.
Definitely. Not even a tablet. I think a smartphone does the same.
Yeah. Something like this.
Yeah. It's just your eyes are going to start hurting if you're reading off at it. My next thing is Anime Expo 2012 sale going on actually for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
December from 22nd to 25th. You buy a 4-day pass, you get a free plushie. Yeah, I actually had to buy this, guys.
Yes, and they were very expensive.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive, but they're actually giving out these for free if you buy a 4-day pass. Yeah. And the price is only $55 actually right now. But however, Anime Expo, usually right after the New Year's, they raise $10 right off the bat.
Yeah, so be sure to buy your tickets now, guys.
Yeah. Like us, we actually bought the premiere passes for Anime Expo. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of perks to it, actually.
Oh, it's worth it, you guys.
Yeah, we paid $100 in the beginning of right after the first con just finished up in 2010, 2011.
2011.
Yeah,
wow, you're going back in time, Brian.
I'm ready to go to the next year already. That's all. I'm excited. Some of the perks is that you get a different lanyard. Actually, it's a golden lanyard. It looks pretty cool. I think you get a mini poster. I think they give out a different pin actually,
and you get like a free $20 ticket to any event of your choice. So it's really worth it.
Yeah, and then you get the free shuttle service no matter what. There's so many perks to it, and the best perk is any panel you go to, it's an autographing signing. If you show up 5 minutes before, you're actually first in line, and they save seats for you.
Exactly,
just
and
premier
the best seats.
Best seats in the house.
It's worth it, you guys.
Yeah. So right now it's actually sold out, but however, Anime Expo always opens a new window. Right before Anime Expo starts, it's going to be about $150 actually.
That's what we're estimating.
Yeah, it's estimating, but it's about there, I think. It's really expensive. It's a little bit more expensive, but I say it's worth every penny you...
Yes, it is.
So that's it for anime news this week, guys. It was a slow week because it's a holiday weekend. So guys, what do you have in J-Rock? It might be a little bit more exciting, I think.
Well, it's very exciting news, but just like what Brian said, it's the holiday weekend, right before Christmas. The night before Christmas, actually. And there's not a lot of news, but the news I have, it's very exciting. We have a new artist, an independent artist, by the way. Her name is Tsubasa. JamieWorld.com recently held an interview with her. I don't want to say she's J-Rock, Visual K, but she's like a subgenre of it, a very subgenre, if you guys know what I mean. She sings on a small stage, and she plays an acoustic guitar. So it's like a subgenre of rock. It's really awesome.
That's awesome. I mean, that's very kind of classic, but it still has the modern music to it.
And her songs are made of joy and happiness. So
that's awesome.
It brings a little light into the dark hearts of the Visual K artists.
Oh yeah. So it's more of like classic rock type.
Yes, classic rock. So
nice.
Classic soft rock. So that's pretty cool. So you guys want to check out more info on that? You can see the whole interview at JamieWorld.com. Some other news, and a lot of coverage has been happening on the V-Rock Festival that happened earlier this year, guys. JamieWorld.com has done a great job. There was 2 separate stages. They were holding events. One was called the White Stage, and the other was the Rainbow Stage. It featured artists from Born to Screw, some other J-Rock artists I haven't heard of. But as I mentioned, Born. Remember in Anaheim, AM Squared? What was it called, Brian?
Yeah, AM Squared.
Yeah. Born was one of the J-Rock bands that were featured. Brian and I couldn't go. We went to Anime Expo instead.
Yeah, because what happened was that this year they did it at the same time because they wanted to compete with Anime Expo. But however, this upcoming year, 2012, I'm mentioning that they're both at different dates. I'll get you the details of it for both different cons that's going around in California, actually, especially Southern California. There's a lot of cool things going on. So I think we're going to check out both cons actually this year.
Yes, definitely, because they're happening 2 separate times.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's pretty cool. And if you guys want to find out more about what artists actually, you know, performed at the B-Rock Festival, you can find more info at jamieworld.com. And some other good news, guys. J-Rock Revolution is finally up. So they have a brand new layout. It's really cool. So go check it out, guys. jrockrevolution.com.
Wow, right before the New Year's.
Right before the New Year's. I think that's what they're trying to do.
That's smart.
So, you know, that's okay. That's all the Visual K and J-Rock news I have this week. So we're going to go on to my friend Brian here on the video game news. I heard there's a lot of exciting news, a lot of new games coming out, and a lot of new developments. So what's going on, man? Tell me about this.
A lot of the games are actually for anime too. I had a really hard time, but I decided this is all video game news no matter what. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations new video got posted up. This game is coming out on March 13 actually in the United States.
Awesome.
They said this is going to have over 70 plus characters.
Wow.
That's a lot of characters.
That's a lot. This is more than any other Naruto game that has come out.
Yeah, and some of the characters are not going to be like whatever characters. They're actually all the Hokages, all the Kazekages, all the different Kaz, and a lot of the different enemies that we actually had to go through during the game.
Yes.
And another cool thing is that the over 65 minutes of cutscenes are going to be redrawn by different artists. So
very nice.
It might be a very detailed game, and I really recommend it because it's very connected to the actual anime series that's still going on right now.
So go check it out, guys.
Yeah. My next one is actually Gundam Unicorn. Actually, my favorite topic.
You know, Brian's always about Gundam. There's always some Gundam news coming in.
Yeah, definitely.
So
they're actually making a new bundle game actually coming out. It's gonna be about the game actually, and the old mangas that you saw in Japanese. I think they're gonna actually rewrite it in English actually. So it might be something to check out, and they're gonna put the 4 episodes that they released already in around the world.
Sounds great, dude. Awesome.
When they decided to do Gundam Unicorn, they decided that it's not only going to be in Japan, it's going to be released in everywhere around the world.
Yeah, they're going to redevelop Gundam as a not just for Japan, but Gundam for the world.
Yeah.
Especially America.
Yeah, definitely. My last news is Capcom Entertainment is actually opening a bar in Tokyo in January 25th.
Capcom Bar.
Yeah, Capcom Bar.
I wish we could get some of these bars here in Los Angeles. That'd be really awesome.
Yeah, I think this bar it might serve alcohol, but it's very similar to like Good Smiles, like promotional cafe type of deal. They're saying they're gonna have specialized foods, and they're gonna do a lot of like live shows and live like demos, and they're actually gonna have different like systems where you could check out the games that they're actually developing. I think this might be a good chance for people to check out Raccoon City Operation.
Yes, because it is a Capcom game. So
it's definitely a Capcom game. They might have a demo way before anybody else. So guys, that's it for video game news this week. So, what's exciting in StarCraft news this week, Steven?
Well, guys, there's a lot of exciting news for StarCraft. You know, it was a very slow week because of the holidays, but if you guys paid attention to last week's video, Season 4 has just ended and Season 5 has just begun.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Season 5. However, me and Steven didn't even play our first game that week.
Not yet. It's been a couple days. We've been busy with the holidays, Christmas shopping, but as you guys are watching this video, probably, Brian and I are probably catching up playing our first League game.
Definitely. We're excited. Yes. We're hoping we could get into the Silver League this
Exactly.
time.
So, guys, you know, since Season 4 ended, milestones have been awarded, bonus pool standings have been reset, and the hidden ratings have been used for matchmaking and lease placement have carried over from Season 4 to Season 5. So if you work hard Season 4, it'll pay off in Season 5, guys. So remember, new things have changed in Season 5. There's new maps, new pools, everything, guys. The whole system has been restructured thanks to the hardcore fans of StarCraft. Don't forget that the Grandmaster League is starting next week. So
somewhere that we're never gonna make it in.
No, probably not. Well, you never know. You never know, man. Don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
I know, man.
I'm just kidding. But you know who are the pro players?
Exactly. You know, I mean, the pro players don't even need to watch this. I mean, they're probably pretty much professional StarCraft players, anyways.
Yeah, they're ready to. So, they're like really excited.
Like Idra and Huck, they don't need it. So they don't even need practice. They got it down. Well, guys, that's it for Season 5. And there's one thing I do want to bring in. This is a little comical, you know, but bear with me here. If you guys are having trouble playing StarCraft, I'm really having a hard time. I've never really played it, but I'm not talking about the physical gameplay. I'm talking about mental gameplay
Strategy.
using deception.
Yeah.
There's a book here called The Art of War
The Art of War.
by Sun Tzu. I'm very familiar with this kind of stuff because I am an East Asian Studies major. I changed my major, guys. But I'm really interested in Asian culture, and I read a lot of the Chinese philosophers' books. Like, Sun Tzu was a philosopher. You're Asian yourself. You shouldn't be making fun of the culture, man. Well, anyways, guys, Sun Tzu is a Chinese philosopher. A couple hundred years after Confucius. He wrote a book called The Art of War, which pretty much a lot of even like some warriors like in World War II and like not warriors, soldiers. I'm sorry,
Generals.
stuck in the first generals.
Generals and
soldiers.
lieutenants.
They I know Hitler used a lot of his tactics. Not just Hitler, but Kublai Khan and Genghis Khan.
Okay, so let's go on with the actual.
Anyways. And I'm sorry, I'm talking about my history here. I'm going to read you one single line from this Art of War. All warfare is based on deception. So the way this can help with your StarCraft gameplay is you have to use deception to trick your opponent.
Yeah, so maybe you can get some strategies and tactics out of this book.
This book costs me about $10, really cheap. Just go to Amazon or half.com.
Because a lot of people are always like, "Oh, what type of tactics or strategy can we use?" But look, even a book from history.
History, yeah, exactly. So
can help us out.
This is awesome. Go use it, guys. I know it's really comical, kind of stupid, but it's awesome. Help me out. It can help you out.
So again, guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and we have one more video.
Yeah, it's gonna be on New Year's Eve actually. So guys, be staying tuned for what we have actually for you guys. We might have something exciting coming up.
So pay attention, guys.
Yeah, and a lot of things are gonna happen in BXX next year actually. So we might
a lot of new things.
So a little peek show maybe next week.
Exactly. We're gonna give you a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you to all our contributors to the information.
Definitely.
We want to thank you, our fans out there, and please tell your friends, family, like every week. And anything else, Brian?
That's it for this week.
Well, guys, tune in next week for next week's updates. And remember to Bento your samurai to the extreme!